Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Naz.
And I'm Alba, and in this video we're going to break down the costs for you of how much we spent in our trip to Guatemala.
Yeah, so we spent 7 days in Guatemala, and that was split between Lake Atitlan and Antigua.
If you're interested in learning more about our Guatemala itinerary, make sure to check out this video where we take you through what we did. Guatemala is an extremely cost-effective country. We thought that it was by far the most underrated country we had ever been to, because not only it is gorgeous, but also it is very, very affordable and a perfect destination for backpackers or people wanting to discover the countries in Latin America.
Guatemala was the cheapest country that we traveled to out of our whole itinerary, but we didn't visit Nicaragua, Honduras, and El Salvador, and these three countries are probably just as cheap as Guatemala.
In total, we spent for 7 days, 2 people, a grand total of almost $800.
To be almost precise, we spent $794 US, which averages at about $99 a day, and that's for 2 people.
Yeah. This cost of almost $800 does not include inbound and outbound flights of Guatemala. So if you are planning to go to Guatemala on a 7-day trip, you can use this budget as an estimation, but you need to add up the flights that will take you to and out of the country.
Yeah, because depending on where you're flying from, the price will vary quite a lot.
Yeah,
so about half of all the money we spent was towards accommodation. As you can see in the graph that we'll put right here, you'll see that we spent $390 in accommodation, and the cheapest place was Lago Atitlan at $45 a night on average, whereas Antigua and Guatemala City were quite similar at $50 to $51 a night.
So overall, the cost of accommodation was pretty similar in all of the locations in the country, so you can estimate an average of $50 per night for 2 people for a private room, and these were all in fairly nice hotels. We tried to go to nicer places where possible, trying to find deals and so on. So, you know, if you want to go to a better place, you can spend a lot more money for sure, but if you're looking for a private room and you're not extremely picky about the place where you're going, this can be a good budget for you to calculate.
For sure. We'll put right here the graph that splits all of our costs, and you'll be able to see that transport and food were the biggest chunks, right? So for transport, we had to move around quite a bit. We went from the airport to Antigua, then Antigua to Lake Atitlan, back to Antigua, and then back to Guatemala City, and then to the airport. So all of that amounted to about $125.
If you are traveling Guatemala without a car, which is pretty common, it makes sense that you're going to spend a big part of your budget on transport. But getting around in Guatemala is really easy, and again, you can watch our other video where we talk all about that. And it's still fairly affordable, even though we were moving around in shuttles and sometimes even in private cars. As always, the biggest amount of money apart from accommodation that we spent on was food, at $155 for the both of us for a full week, which honestly is not that much. That averages out at only $19 per day for 2 people. So for 1 person, it would be $10. Extremely, extremely affordable.
And you have to think about the fact that we were eating out all the time. We had no kitchen, so this includes breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a midday snack, and that's for 2 people. So $19 per couple a day. It's, in my opinion, very affordable.
Something worth mentioning is that actually all of our hotels in Guatemala included breakfast. So that's a very plus point when you are traveling in Guatemala, that your $50 per night hotel will include breakfast already, so you only need to pay for 2 additional meals out.
When it comes to tours in Guatemala, we only did one, and that was our volcano tour, the climb to Acatenango. That was $90 in total.
Yeah.
For 2 people, and that was an overnight trek. So it was actually for 2 days, and that included accommodation. Well, not accommodation, but a tent, a place to sleep, guides, 3 meals, and equipment that we needed as well. So that was, in my opinion, also very affordable.
Very, very affordable. You can also check out our video about the Acatenango climb. Highly recommend that you check it out before going, and that you do the experience if it's something that interests you. We didn't do any more tours, although there are other tours, but they are also very, very affordable. So Guatemala is not like other countries like Costa Rica or Mexico where the tours are very expensive. Here you can do a bunch of experiences for between $20 to $40 per person. So just have a look at the experiences that there are in the areas that you're going to visit and calculate an average of $30 per person per tour.
That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for making it this far. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button if you haven't done thus far.
We really appreciate the support, so thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.